Well, hello. It's time for today's cheap shot, and good thing I started this over because I'm all in channels, and who knows what this one's going to turn out to be. But anyhow, it's time for today's cheap shot, and today is brought to you by the letter N. But before we get started, let's just do a couple of updates and whatnot. So I want you to know, and I want you to feel entirely confident that my areas of expertise are personal development, personal money management, and or investing, and small business. And I want you to just be clear because I did not in any way say that I was an internet expert. And I have to tell you, the internet is not my friend, and I don't know how long I'm going to keep fighting with it. I have a beautiful blog that I've been doing for 4 years, and I was busy patting myself on the back because I actually wrote my blog today because it is Wednesday, and that's the day I post my blogs. And I was so ready to post it, and I can't find my blog. It's just disappeared. I put in my URL, and of course something else comes up, and I'm just, gee whiz, already I am just not keeping up with all this loveliness. So I'm sure it's there somewhere. Who knows? The what is that, IP address is probably changed, or I don't even know what to tell you, but it's just so frustrating. And so but you know, personal development, small business, investing, I'm good. I have lots of things to share with you. I'm not going to be sharing any internet tips anytime soon. Let's see, now updates. This Friday, June 1st, I will be at the East Bay Women in Business Roundtable Luncheon in Oakland at the Waterfront Hotel Restaurant, in case you are interested in attending. And I'm not speaking, I'm just attending, but anyway, just be nice if you're going to be there. It promises to be good. I enjoyed the previous one that I had been to. Secondarily, I am speaking, however, on June 7th. I will be speaking with the Women's Guild of the Association of Real Property Brokers, and that is June 7th at their luncheon, 11:30, at Torrey Pines Bank. How about that? I remembered that, so I'll be speaking about women and finance. See, didn't say anything about the internet, but anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. And of course, you know, June 12th is Pink Passport Society's Evening Prelude to Your Future. So that's the update list for today. And as I said, we're talking about the letter N and two of my favorite words, networking and net worth. So we've already talked about networking, and I have been doing my share, probably been doing a little too much of it because my networking is coming up with the list of don'ts. But one of the things I really want to encourage you to do is just to choose your networking, what's that word called, venues carefully, because as I've said before, there's always something going on. There's always another invitation, and of course you want to accept them all, but the reality of it is they're not all the best use of your time. What you really want to do is make sure that when you go to a venue, that is where your clients or potential clients are most likely to be found. And you decide whether mixers are good for you or not so good for you. Mixers just have a different vibe versus, you know, an event that is a location where there's an event and then networking occurs as part of, versus a mixer where it's just everyone come on down, because everyone come on down is just a real mix of folks in this, and they're mostly interested in exchanging cards, not so much in making real connections and relationship building. And that's really what I feel is the most important part of networking, is making the relationships count. And having said that, a question for you. Now, LinkedIn and many of the other I don't know, social media sites have a quick way for you to reach out to others, and you know, they have a pre-written email that you can send, and I get those a lot of times, and they're not personalized. But when I send my, you know, become part of my professional network on LinkedIn, I personalize that email message, you know, maybe a reminder of where we met, or something that we talked about, or that we were planning to talk about. And then of course, you know, I send the invitation, would you like to join my professional network? Now, sometimes I get a response, or sometimes, you know, I just quote unquote get accepted. But really, I'm just wondering, do you take the time to personalize those ready-made email notices, invitations? Just curious. I'm just suggesting that it might, you know, take another second and just type in something personal, because we're all people. We need to just really connect. not numbers, we're people. Hey, there's another N word. And so, what did I say? Networking and net worth. So, we are just about to come to the end of the first half of the year, and so I suggest to you that it would be a really good time to reassess and evaluate your net worth. Are you where you want to be? And if not, what can you do about that? So, I generally recommend that you update your net worth statement once a quarter. So again, if you haven't done that, net worth is your assets, those things that are bringing you money or that have monetary value, versus the money or the debts that you have, minus the debts that you have. So the difference between the two is your net worth. So there is, or there will be shortly, a sample net worth statement on the pinkpassport.org website, and certainly on the Pink Passport, the membership site, pinkpassportsociety.com. There is a net worth statement that you can download for free and just to get yourself started. It's really important that you keep track of your net worth, because if you don't know where you're starting from, how do you know if you've achieved your goals? Really, what is your desired net worth? What will make you feel that you have arrived? So, two of my favorite words, net worth and networking, and that, my lovelies, is today's cheap shot. And I will look forward to talking to you next time. Have a prosperous week. Ciao.